Hausermann's for the Illinois Orchid Society's annual Christmas party. Alright, since this is a Christmas party, Hausermann's always provides spiked or non-spiked punch. And so today's tour of Hausermann's is going to be a boozy one because I will be getting the spiked punch. So we have Bulbophyllum Doris Dukes here being given away as a Christmas present by Hausermann's. They Certipedalum, former Certipedalum type. So the ones on top are Doris Dukes, and then down here, right here, these are supposed maybe Cattleya or Laelia purpurata, now Cattleya. They're very small. I'm estimating 5 years before their blooming size. So if you want to try a purpurata, a Cattleya down here, and then up top, all Doris Dukes.
I'm curious.
So Doris Dukes is pretty easy.
Okay.
So I would highly recommend it. And this totally looks like they're bare root right now.
Because I have a lot of these kind of Cattleyas waiting around.
And
what's a purpurata?
A purpurata? A purpurata is a Cattleya. I mean Laelia, but now it's in Cattleya.
So that means they like a lot of sun, right?
Yeah.
Bulbophyllums like a lot of sun?
They like a lot of heat, a lot of moisture. They want a little bit less sun than a Cattleya, but they can take a lot more light than you think.
The big ones on the bottom the same as the top?
Yes, the ones on the bottom are also the same as the ones up top.
Maybe purpura. I don't care what it's called.
So yes, it's maybe. So here's the maybe purpurata.
This wasn't Cattleya?
No. Those are also bulbophyllums.
Oh, okay.
The ones right here are also bulbophyllums, the slightly bigger ones.
Does this look okay?
What are these purpurata things though?
They're Laelia purpurata.
Oh, they are Laelia. Because it's
Maybe. This is maybe.
I know it says maybe.
So you take your chances. It might not bloom out as a purpurata.
Does this have to be bare root?
No. So I grow those in moss mixed with perlite, lightly packed. They don't really want to be like in the moss, but they want high humidity, 90% humidity.
Oh.
So moss in a dish of water. Try to keep it 80 degrees or above.
Not me.
Oh, wow.
So people are looking at the free bulbos, and I'm going to do a quick pass through of the central area at Hausermann's where they have all their blooming plants, or a lot of them. We've got Oncidium Alliance types here. They've got Howiar lava burst somewhere. Oh, there it is. Next to Steve. So you have Howiaras here. We got Latoria type Dendrobiums. We got some key lime stars right here. All right, they got some Cattleyas here. So it is Nodosa season. They've got some nice Nodosa crosses in bloom right here. There's this thing right here called Riennan Star War, and you can see a flower that's really been open for a while. You can see the lips faded, whereas when you have one that's just open, you can see how dark and pink the lip are. So of course the Richard Mueller crosses over here. You've got Rustic Spot right here in bloom. A lot of Nodosa crosses blooming right now. A lot of stuff in spike. So I don't know what the background is on Racema spots, but you can tell that most likely it's got a Clandier in it. It's a bifoliate. I could be very interested in this for $15. That is insane. What a great price. So I'm actually going very slowly through the plants because, as you can see, I've got my drink with me. And yes, they put a bunch of alcohol in it, so if I walk too fast, I will definitely be falling into the orchids. Okay, I think this Racema spot is going to come home with me because look, it might have a sheath on it. And I looked it up. It is bare root Star Trek crossed to a Clandier. So I started a box, which is behind the cashier's register and had dropped off my Star Trek Cross Clandier, and I just wanted to show off these beautiful Nobile Dendrobium hybrids that they have right here in front of the checkout. All right, we have a whole row of something that I believe is called Sadie Rain. And look at that all the way down there. There are so many nice. Steve is generously turning it so we can see it better. These are gorgeous. A little tall, but they're all in bloom. And this is just a fabulous display of cattleyas right here. Oh, there's a kitty at Hausermann's. He's leaving. Hey, kitty. So Hausermann's got 2 of these gray kitties running around. So there are signs that if you follow will take you to one of the back greenhouses where they have just what looks like a huge acre of Phalaenopsis. And I saw this, probably a clone from Taiwan, MS Shiny Queen, maybe Shiny Queen. But I love how it's a, well, it's more than a picotee, but I love the yellow edging, just the white in the middle. So, looks like quite a few of their greenhouses are closed. So in the main area, they usually have these benches, and they're covered in blooming Phalaenopsis. And you can see that it's pretty empty here. Those kids are running through. And if I can make it all the way to the end of the aisle, you'll see that the area is closed beyond it. So see, last year during the Christmas party, this door was open and there were orchids beyond this, and you can kind of see that there's something beyond there, but it's not open to the public anymore. All right, look at these really tiny mastivalias in the cool growing area. And due to the heat wave this summer, I did kill 2 Cuthbertsonia. Well, I killed like 8 Cuthbertsonia hybrids, and I'm going to buy these 2. It's Gaten Minette Cross Cuthbertsonii and Misty Magic, because these poor things have been mounted upside down, and I feel that I need to save them from this horrible fate and mount them right side up. All right, I don't know what this is. There's no tag for it. It's something that's got Brotonia sanguinea in it. It really makes me think of Cattleya, why not? Okay, here's something very interesting. I don't think any of these are open yet, but this is Paris Par the Florum, and you can see all the, maybe this is as open as it gets, I don't know. I am not really familiar with Paris, but look at all these. I mean, maybe those are done and those are seed pods. I have no idea, because you can see these are much smaller, maybe unopened, and these look big and fat. Like they might be, I don't know, had some insects visit them and fertilize. And of course, Christmas is Rinko Stylista gigantea season. So here's a red, here's sort of a peach color. I guess it's supposed to be white. Actually, I'm not sure. This seems more like an orange right here. Maybe this is a white, I don't know. These ones that are supposedly white seem very pink to me. But yeah, so here's what I would really think of as a white. I'd consider that to be a white. So if I have this other one, which is labeled as a white next to it, you can see this blush pink on it instead. It's not really a white. So they have, yeah, red gigantea, Rinko Stylista gigantea here. And then over here they have the spotted ones. And they still have a greenhouse over here filled with blooming Phalaenopsis. You know, when you get a huge sea of Phalaenopsis, it's really quite beautiful since all the inflorescences have so many flowers each. You really can put on quite a show if you wanted to decorate with Phalaenopsis. Okay, we've mostly eaten and shopped and most people are gone, and I thought that I would do a really quick sneaky look at some of the behind areas, like here where it says it's breeding stock, they're not for sale, but look at all the stuff that is in bloom here. Just a quick show of Hausermann's breeding stock. I think this is actually Fox Valley's breeding area. So Fox Valley Orchids is run and owned by Tom Kalinda. And usually when I come, he's down in here with his Paphiopedilums and Cypripediums. There are these little side areas that usually I end up walking past, but this has got a little employees only area on the other side of this bench. And it's got what looks to be an Oncidium in bloom right here. And a Brassavola cross. I can't quite see the tag on it, but there's a lot of them in bloom there. But this section has a lot of seedlings. Like, look, they have Amazing Thailand seedling for 10 bucks. A lot of Cattleya seedlings. Still Cattleyas. Oh, look. Purpurata. This is where probably some future iOS Christmas plant might come from. They have Spanish moss. Nice, beautiful sheet of Spanish moss. And then, you know, this breeding stock down here. Look at those. More there. This is definitely Taff and Frag season. You can see more of those in bloom. And then, as I said, this is their stock section. So before I leave, I'm just gonna do this really adorable terrarium that they have. It's the Air 60. It's $450 for this lighted ball. No plants though.